If you want to know how to prevent aging on your elbows, your arms, your hands, this video is right for you guys. I'm gonna be showing in detail how I do microneedling on my hands and my arms. Now, for one reason, we all know how to take care here, sometimes here as well, right? Perfect, but sometimes, most of the time, I see women have wrinkles here, especially around the elbows. Hence, it's kind of harder to hide this part, aging. So if you're interested in how to slow down aging on your hands and arms and actually have youthful arms, we're gonna dermaroll, and I will show you how to actually use replaceable head dermaroller, which you save money, you save planet, and it feels good in your heart when you know you're not polluting environment that much. So let's jump into this video. I'm so excited. I never done arm video, hand video, but there we go. This is the time right now. Okay, for the hands. For the hands, I'm actually starting with 0.25 replaceable head dermaroller. Microneedling makes your skin work. Skin doesn't really work much, but microneedling is like exercising, a gym workout, like a movement for your skin. It is great natural home device that boosts collagen and elastin production in the skin by causing a mini trauma, because that makes your skin youthful, rejuvenates. All right, this packaging comes 0.25 right there. Comes with table, how often, what size you can use for what skin issues. 0.25 shouldn't be used more often than once or twice a week. If you're a beginner, use only once a week. Later on, I'm gonna show you how I actually replace this dermaroller to another size. That's later on, but this is a really cool dermaroller. All the information what I'm using today is going to be down below in the description box. I'm the owner of this brand. I love what I do what I love. This is my heart, this is my soul. I have a lot of information on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, educational videos, how to properly dermaroll your skin. Do not have Botox, fillers, any lasers, don't do nothing, all natural. Tired, exhausting mom right now with my 6-month-old baby. And let's get started. I'll show you how I actually do that. First thing first, this comes already disinfected. If you want to know how to disinfect separately, video is going to be somewhere here. Click there, you're gonna check video how to disinfect, but I'm using foam therapy, which is liquid oxygen, no bacteria, no viruses, no fungi, no viruses, nothing can live in oxygenated environment, we all know. So I'm gonna actually apply on my arms, that where I'm gonna use dermaroller, and disinfect my entire hands and my arms. Of course, I washed my hands really well. I don't know how I'm gonna film over here, but I'll try to do that. I'm gonna disinfect both arms and both hands. This thing is good. You can also disinfect your vegetables, fruits, bathe your baby. I do bathe my baby sometimes with that, not every day. This is also great if you do have acne, wash sometimes. I don't know if washing every single day is a good idea, but ready to dermaroll my arms. By the way, I'm still breastfeeding, so I cannot continue removal of this tattoo 3 years ago. You can check out right here. I'm gonna put picture how it was before. Still kind of weird thing happened, weird thing is left, so that's not like something wrong, it's not dirty, it's just a tattoo still left that I have to do another 2-3 more sessions. All right, so I'm removing foam with a very clean cloth that I'm using only for microneedling. And if it's a little bit sticky, you can handle, come on. Some people say, oh my God, it's a little bit sticky. Yeah, you're not gonna die if it's a little bit sticky. It disinfects your skin. And you wanna, with microneedling, disinfect your hands and your skin and your arms, everything, because we don't wanna get infection, right? Of course, we're not gonna dermaroll here, but make sure everything between your fingers, all good, all disinfected. There we go. I'm starting on the hands with 0.25, and I will change the head later on. I'm gonna go over here on the arms with 0.5. Actually, this is the smallest size that you want to start when you're beginner on the hand. Later on in 2, 3, 5, 6 more months, you can jump to bigger size, but beginner always should start with the smaller size. Bigger size doesn't mean better. That means sometimes people like, oh my God, I have dry skin, I have what's going on? I'm like, what size did you start? 0.5. No, start everything with 0.25, everything. And this is how I do with the hands. All right. It's kind of hard, I will say, easier to do on the kind of table and do that. So maybe like kind of like that, it will be easier for me to show, but because I'm with the camera in front of me, I'll show like this. So going up in the entire hand, there we go. I'm going like that. The size doesn't really hurt much, and you use that, you lift. You don't want to just go back and forth, you want to lift, because you don't want the dermaroll to go in the same hole. The hand is pretty small place to dermaroll, so there's no kind of like weird, very strict technique. If you want to do this part first and then do fingers, that's fine. I'm just kind of doing everything going up right now. That's probably on the fingers the only one way you can do. There's gonna be kind of weird unless you kind of close and go like that, but trust me, it just feels weird. So just keep going on each of the finger multiple times, a little bit maybe from the side over here, and then middle, and then that side, middle, that side, middle, that side. But this is the same. Trust me, it's so weird to dermaroll your fingers. And then, so I would do probably like 20 times, and then I will go like that. I did my manicure for that purpose 2 days ago, so I hope you guys like my nail polish. It's weird on the fingers to do that, so I also do like 20 times vertical and diagonal, and that's pretty much it. I'll show you after all what I apply, what kind of cream I apply on my hands after all. Trust me, this takes probably, I don't know, 10 minutes. Actually is a big place. You can later on, once you advance, use body dermaroller, which is much wider. I do have body dermaroller just to show you guys right here, for example, but we only have 0.75, 1 and 1.5. That is much wider. That's a body dermaroller, also with replaceable head. You can replace different sizes. So all right, we kind of done with this hand. Now I'll do the same exact thing with this hand. So vertical and horizontal 20 times each direction. All right, so I finished right now with 0.25 for the hands. I actually feel a little bit tingling. That's totally fine. By the way, on the hands, you definitely shouldn't bleed. So what I do, I take this off by pressing this and holding here like that. I take off that head, put it safely in there, and then I take 0.5. This is 0.5 for my arms, and I put it back this right here. I know this is 0.5. Actually, I don't have numbers, but you guys can actually really see the difference. 0.25 is very small. 0.5, you see the difference? Like this that I'm holding here, there's basically, you can't see the needles. Now 0.5, you can actually see the needles. Trust me, they seem small, but you can feel them. So that's what I'm gonna do right now with my arms. I'll try to explain it to you. I'll go here up, up, and then up here. Horizontally is kind of weird to do that, but like that is the way to go. So I'm starting like really until elbow. I'm going in all of the directions. And I know I'm fast, but if I was going slow, I will show you like this how I do. Speed doesn't really matter. If you're just beginner, you can go slow. It's totally okay. I do probably make sure I go over each area like 10 times. You can, guys, basically dermaroll your armpits, your shoulders, your chest, your hair for the hair growth, the face. Your hair not gonna grow more on the face if you dermaroll. Many people asking me that, unless you have issues with your hormones, more to testosterone, and you have like a woman mustache, then you maybe consult with your primary care physician or endocrinologist, I guess. So I guess I did like 10 times already over each area. Now on the elbows here, a lot of women have like this crepey skin, loose skin, which is totally normal to have it because we're bending here. We have to have this biologically, but I still want to strengthen This is not a scar, it was just like eating. So I go over here a little bit, like probably in one area at least 5-8 times, ideally like 10. I roll that direction too. Basically on arms there's only one way to do vertical and horizontal. By the way, if you're using the first time dermaroller, it might gonna be like a weird sensation, feeling like it's a little bit burning, tingling. And now I'm gonna go elbow to the shoulder up. Over here, a lot of us have a little bit looser skin, so if you do have a loose skin, you can go extra here. That's all together muscle and the skin, so at least you can tighten the skin part. You can spend here a little bit more time, like 20 times each on each area. A little bit redness is fine, bleeding is not fine, guys. You do not have to bleed in order to have results with microneedling. That's not what people should do. They say if you're not bleeding, you don't have results. I have hundreds, literally hundreds of clients not bleeding, having incredible results. I can post a few of the people right here, how they look like after using my dermaroller for a year, for a couple of years, and not bleeding and having incredible results. So, and that pretty much it. I'm gonna do on another arm. You can do like that if you want, but with first time I wouldn't do. Don't go crazy. So that pretty much it. Now we'll do the same 0.5 on this arm. I'm just gonna speed up this video so you guys don't waste time, but do exactly the same thing what I did on the other arm. Alright, so a little bit redness, it is fine. Now how I actually disinfect that, again, foam. I'm gonna wait for 5 minutes until it's gonna settle, then rinse it with the filtered water. I'm gonna close it, deal done, and only disinfect for the next time. Now, what do I apply after? You don't have to apply anything if you don't have that. I'm gonna be applying vitamin C plus squalane. Squalane is hydrating, moisturizing, and nourishing and repairing after microneedling. It is very important. And vitamin C, of course, is anti-aging, brightening, tightening, all the good anti-aging stuff. So applying one palm here, one palm here, one palm here. I'll see if that's enough. Guys, you can splurge definitely for a good quality cream on your hands. A little bit tingling sensation is fine. Maybe need a little bit, one more pump kind of here beneath. Don't forget to dermaroll this part right here. Yeah, slightly bit of tingling, it's okay. A little bit of redness, it's okay. I'll do the same thing here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Feels good actually. Feels I'm taking care of my arms and hands. And the best thing when women can have a good looking face, good looking neck, and arms and hands that matches the age. And if you say, I don't need to, this is too much, I don't know, I don't want to do this, that's fine. Keep scrolling, that's probably not for you. This is for the ladies that want to maintain looking youthful, looking like yourself. I don't want to change anybody, I don't want to change me, I just want to keep looking as young as I can be, me, as myself. Alright guys, that's it. Arms, hands, a little bit of redness, absolutely fine. A little bit more redness on the elbows because I did dermaroll there a little bit extra. Fine, from dermaroller, these kind of marks, it is fine. Maybe I overdid a little bit over here. That's fine, but this arm is also more sensitive because I do have a tattoo here. So yes, there is still ink inside. Don't forget SPF if you go out. Today, try not to go outside for the next 12 hours, 24. Try to avoid outside. If you do go outside, sunscreen, long sleeves, long hat to protect here. You guys know more in detail video if you want to know. If you're a beginner, if you have no idea what is this about, I'm gonna put right here beginner video. You can check the video and then you can come back to that video. I love you guys so much. If you have any questions, please leave me down below in the comment section. Thank you so much. Bye.